chrome-plated Ferrari, one-of-one Bugatti, and a car that costs more than Mo Salah. These are the 16 most expensive cars football players own.
What you gonna do?
Turn a 10-piece to a 20 quick. I got money busting out the money clip.
Since we're talking about spending millions, no list would be complete without my man Cristiano Ronaldo. Because when it comes to spending money on cars, Ronaldo puts everything on the line. For a guy who signed a $400 million, 2-year contract at age 37, money is not a problem. That's why he went and bought a McLaren for $1 million.
Ciao, Chris.
Except, this was no ordinary McLaren. Named after the legendary Brazilian F1 driver, Ayrton Senna, the McLaren Senna comes with a twin-turbo V8 engine producing 789 horsepower. It's capable of 0 to 60 miles an hour in 2.8 seconds and has a top speed of 208 miles an hour. Damn, I wonder what he's trying to get away from. But to think this is still the cheapest car on the list, you're in for some madness. Because coming up in our top 3, it's a bidding war between the two GOATs. And a car so rare, only one was made. But before then, what does Messi have to say about Ronaldo's McLaren Senna? Without a doubt, we'll never see a bigger rivalry in football than Messi versus Ronaldo. There seems to be no end to it, judging by the fact that Messi also signed a $300 million contract at age 36. With millions to spend, Messi wasn't going to allow Ronaldo to have all the fun, so he bought this. This crazy car is the Pagani Zonda Tricolore and comes with a monstrous 7.3-liter V12 engine. It produces 670 horsepower and can go 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds for $1.7 million. But I think Zlatan Ibrahimovic didn't get the memo when he splashed $1.7 million on a car with a weird design. Zlatan Ibrahimovic may not be a Ronaldo or a Messi, but he has a bigger ego than both of them. And when a guy like him is worth over $190 million, he'll spend it on cars that don't make sense to me and you.
When you come from my neighborhood, the first thing you wanted was to have a cool car. With my last money, I even borrowed money to buy it because I wanted to have a nice car.
For his 34th birthday, Zlatan decided to gift himself a Ferrari Monza SP2. And the first thing you notice is that it has no roof or windscreen. However, it makes up for its weird design with a V12 engine producing 810 horsepower. This supercar can go from 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds and is only offered to devoted Ferrari customers. But for $1.7 million? Nah. I'd rather be like Samuel Eto'o, who spent his millions on a car that goes 200 miles an hour without taking his head off. Samuel Eto'o is perhaps the greatest African footballer of all time. I mean, he's the only player to win back-to-back trebles with 2 different clubs. While playing in Russia, he had an annual salary of $29 million. And with his net worth now at $95 million, he's the proud owner of this Aston Martin 177 that cost $1.8 million. It comes with a handcrafted aluminum body, a carbon fiber monocoque chassis, and a V12 engine that produces 750 horsepower. It goes from 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds and can reach a top speed of 220 miles an hour. But Benzema, on the other hand, spent his millions on a car that's even faster than the Aston Martin.
What you gonna do?
Karim Benzema is one of those players you just have to like. He's great at football, drips hard, and still adds a bit of controversy here and there. Having conquered Spain and Europe with Real Madrid, the former Ballon d'Or winner signed a €400 million contract with Al Ittihad of Saudi Arabia. My man coughed out $1.9 million to buy this Bugatti Veyron Persang. It comes in raw aluminum and carbon fiber paint finish, has a massive 8-liter quad-turbocharged W16 engine that produces 1,001 horsepower and can go from 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds. This monster can go all the way to 249 miles an hour, and the thought of driving at those speeds makes me sick. But I wonder, do these players ever get to drive that fast? Maybe Cristiano Ronaldo can answer that question, because he spent $2 million on another supercar. After Portugal defeated France in the 2016 Euro final, CR7 was still in a celebratory mood, despite getting injured in the final. He announced the purchase of a Bugatti Veyron Grand Sport by posting on Instagram with the caption, "The animal arrive," and "Soon, your honor arrive." Excuse his English. This beast came with a quad-turbo 8-liter W16 engine producing 1,001 horsepower. It can go from 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds with top speeds of 253 miles an hour. But what's even more shocking is the rumor that he bought the car as a recovery gift for himself. Damn. Bro's buying $2 million recovery cars? I can barely afford a recovery burger. But at least Ronaldo drives different car brands. Unlike John Terry's $2 million obsession with Ferraris. John Terry is considered by many as the greatest Premier League defender of all time. And hey, rightfully so. He holds the record of the most clean sheets in Premier League history. Having been with Chelsea for 19 years, Terry amassed a net worth of $50 million and a deep love for Ferraris. Terry disclosed that while growing up, he used to go to a showroom in Surrey, England, where they had Ferrari Enzos. So, after winning the Europa League in 2013, he paid $2 million for one. This red demon comes with a 6-liter engine that generates 651 horsepower. It goes from 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds and reaches a top speed of 218 miles an hour. Made with Formula One technology, this car will have your neighbors screaming Godspeed to you. And that's crazy, because Pope John Paul II owned a Ferrari Enzo as well. But unlike Terry, you don't want to drive off just yet, because still to come in our top 3 is a bidding war between 2 GOATs and a super rare Bugatti not everyone can afford. But before then, let's head to Sao Paulo, because my boy Neymar knows how to spend millions on cars that are illegal to drive. Neymar is one of the most exciting footballers to ever play. With the ball at his feet, he's capable of magic, and having scored over 470 goals and 286 assists, he would have won the Ballon d'Or if not for Messi and Ronaldo. But despite his shortcomings on the field, his lifestyle off it more than compensates for any of that. Especially when you take a look at his car collection. Neymar is a proud owner of the $2.3 million Aston Martin Vulcan. This monster comes with a 7-liter, naturally aspirated V12 engine that produces 820 horsepower. It goes from 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds and has a top speed of 208 miles an hour. Because of how crazy this car is, he's only allowed to drive it on a track. But unlike Neymar, Tottenham's Heung-min Son gets to drive his supercar on the road. Son Heung-min isn't your regular footballer with a playboy lifestyle. He just wants to play football with a smile, score goals, and be a hero in his native South Korea. But the Tottenham captain has a side not many people know about. He loves cars. Very fast cars. His car collection includes a Maserati, Audi R8, and a Bentley GT Continental, but his most prized asset is the $3 million Ferrari LaFerrari. Only 499 of these cars were made, and it is Ferrari's most powerful, street-legal supercar. It comes with a 6.3-liter V12 hybrid engine that produces 950 horsepower and goes from 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds with a top speed of 227 miles an hour. But here's a crazy fact. Son had to buy a black Ferrari LaFerrari because Tottenham said he couldn't own a red one because of their rivalry with Arsenal. Now that's insane. But not as mental as the Ferrari Aubameyang drives. A complete opposite of Son, Aubameyang is the real definition of what a playboy footballer should look like. Designer clothes, expensive bling, and a lot of flashy cars. Except, Abba has taken flashiness to a whole different level. Jeez. Gold Lamborghini Urus, gold Lamborghini Aventador, gold Range Rover. This guy loves gold more than the Egyptian kings. But his craziest stunt was when he did this to his $3 million Ferrari LaFerrari.
You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
The backlash he got from fans was insane. I'm actually shocked that Ferrari didn't visit him with a team of lawyers. But in typical Playboy style, Abba simply didn't give a about anybody's feelings.
Hate me or love me, we don't give a
Unlike Neymar, who loved a movie stunt so much, he splashed $3.4 million just to get the same car. If you watched Fast and Furious 7, then you remember when Vin Diesel did this.
Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh. Done. Cars don't fly. Cars don't fly. Oh, shit.
While some of us just watched and enjoyed the stunts, Neymar saw that and immediately got on the phone to his dealer. A few months later, the Lykan Hypersport arrived.
I'm about to make him disappear. I don't want to see no tears. This is only the beginning.
It has a twin turbocharged 3.7-liter flat 6 engine that generates 750 horsepower. It'll do 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds and reach a top speed of 245 miles an hour. Damn, I see you, Neymar. But what does Cristiano Ronaldo have to say about this? I thought Ronaldo was no longer a playboy. I mean, the man's got 5 kids now. But after tasting the insane power of the Veyron, it's no surprise he was first in line when he heard there was a new Bugatti in town. This is called the Bugatti Chiron, and it looks absolutely stunning.
Okay, attitude, roll.
This beast comes with a quad-turbo 8-liter W16 engine that produces 1,500 horsepower. Its 0 to 60 miles an hour is an insane 2.3 seconds and can reach top speeds of 261 miles an hour. Ronaldo's out here chasing land speed records. I'm struggling to hit 100 miles an hour in my Corolla. I'll just console myself with the fact that his Bugatti Chiron cost $3.4 million. But the next car on this list is straight out of a video game. Neymar spent $4.3 million to buy the Lamborghini Veneno Roadster, and boy, does this look breathtaking.
Yeah, they just wanna see me in the grave. Come out the law in the rave. Oh no, I can't wait. You can
It comes with a 6.5-liter V12 engine, producing 750 horsepower, and can go from 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. It can hit a top speed of 221 miles an hour, and Neymar owns one of only 9 Roadsters ever made. Damn, that's just insane. Not as crazy as the number 1 car on this list though, but don't worry, you can drive the Veneno on Need for Speed, but the time for games is over. Because now that we're at our top 3, things are about to get even crazier. Starting with, you guessed, Cristiano Ronaldo's $10 million super rare hypercar. This man's love for supercars truly knows no bounds. Recently, he pulled up in Madrid driving a white Bugatti no one had ever seen before.
Took the wife and Lazarati that speak. Add the spice to color Murray, that's me. My advice off the order I seen. Price alone, he don't promise you. Don't say that. You know that man don't pay that. Trying to stunt in your rentals. I too wanna cry at him.
This beauty is called the Bugatti 110 and costs $10 million. The one Ronaldo's driving is one out of only 10 that were made and comes with the company's iconic W16 engine. It produces 1,578 horsepower, goes 0 to 60 in 2.4 seconds, and has a top speed of 240 miles an hour. Surely Ronaldo has more than enough Bugattis in his garage.
How many cars do you have right now?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But like Oliver, he still went back for more, and this one is special. At the 2019 Geneva Motor Show, Bugatti unveiled a one-off hypercar to celebrate its 110 years of existence. It's named the Bugatti La Voiture Noire. We all know Bugattis are special, but this one is extra special. Here's why.
I wish I could create another car like it, inspired by today's technology. Build the ultimate, graceful GT for today's world.
Unlike other Bugatti models, there's only one of these in existence. It was crafted entirely by hand and took 2.5 years to build. Like its siblings, it comes with a quad-turbo W16 engine producing 1,600 horsepower and is the world's most expensive new car at $18 million. Although Bugatti hasn't revealed the mystery buyer of this masterpiece yet, every rumor is pointing towards Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm sure you're wondering, what might top this? But hang on, because the two GOATs took their rivalry to the motoring world. Lionel Messi's gotten everything he ever wanted as a footballer, the club trophies, the Ballon d'Or, even the World Cup. But back in 2016, he almost missed out on a car he had wanted his whole life. You see, Messi had always wanted to own the 1957 Ferrari 335S Spider Spaglietti. But for a car made in the 50s, finding one was tough. So when he heard his dream car was at an auction, he immediately sent in a bid. But there was a problem. Cristiano Ronaldo wanted the same car. But Messi wasn't going to allow his rival to get one over on him. Not this time. So he sent in a bid of $35 million, making it the most expensive car in the world at the time.
J'ai l'honneur, avec mon équipe et en hommage à Pierre Bardillon, d'adjuger cette voiture 28 millions d'euros.
Get it though, that's a beautiful looking car. And this particular one was the car driven in the 1958 Cuban Grand Prix by British driver Stirling Moss. But these footballers might have some of the most expensive cars on the planet. It's still nothing compared to the most expensive things they own. Click on the next video to find out.